Alright, welcome back everyone. It has been a minute, and I'm actually late for today, which is why it's not labeled as a Mondays are for mental health, even though I'm still welcome to listen to anybody. Today was a little late because somehow my dog let me sleep in ridiculously long. I'm a little tired, so. The pup and I slept in until literally 1:30 in the afternoon somehow. She normally wakes me up by 11 constantly. And she didn't even try to wake me up at all, so I just ended up sleeping extra on accident. And then I fed her, and here we are now. I don't know why I'm so out of it today, but I am. So welcome back. It's Monday. I guess this is a Monday mood. Is everything not quite going to plan? I was kind of tempted to not stream, because it's late and it'll only be about an hour of a stream, but if I didn't stream today, I probably wouldn't stream again until Wednesday, since I have counseling tomorrow, which runs in the time of when I'm streaming. So I probably, so I was like, yeah, I probably ought to actually stream. So here we are. There are a lot of updates to do about the world, because I spent probably at least 12 hours playing this during the weekend, because the weekend did not at all go to plan. Firstly, he left on Friday for the night, so I ended up on Minecraft again shortly after I got off stream. I got off stream and I ate dinner, and then, I got off stream, I talked with him for a bit, and then he left, and then, I ate dinner, and then I got back on Minecraft pretty much, because I was like, I don't know what else to do. So I was on that, and I was like, I don't really want to stream a second time in the same day, so I didn't stream, although I really should have, because I ended up being on Minecraft for at least 9 hours that night. I was up until like 4 a.m., so it would have been at least an 8-hour stream, which would have been pretty cool to do, since we haven't done any really long streams like that. But anyways, I didn't stream, so hindsight is a lot better, but anyways, so I played that much, and then I ended up playing a little bit more, quite a bit more on Sunday, because we didn't have any plans, and I wanted to play it, and he let me play it while he was doing other stuff around the house. Why, I don't know, but that's how it ended up being. So I played for most of the day on Sunday as well, so I got a lot done. Most of it was just tasks. There was some terraforming. I really wanted to get building done, but I refrained from doing any building because I do want to keep building on stream at least. I added this cactus farm in to do some dyes. I think I tamed the cats on stream, but I can't remember. I named one more of the cats. I haven't named anything as best I can because I didn't want to do that off stream as well. I wanted to do that on stream with you guys. I did a bunch of enchanting, as you guys will see in a second. I did a bit of nether trips, which did not end well. Well, ended okay. I accidentally died to lava in the nether. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Oh no, I guess I'm not gonna sneeze. I hate that feeling. Puppy, leave the cat alone. Hey, welcome, how are you doing today? So yeah, I went into the nether. I died to lava in the nether, which did not go well. Nixie, do not bite me that hard, that's rude. Hey, stop it. No, those are not toys, they are my feet. Just because I'm wearing socks doesn't mean they're not a freaking human body part. Stop. Lay down. Lay down. That's rude. I'm doing alright, I guess. Went into the nether when I was off stream on, I think, Sunday, and did some collecting. What ended up happening though is I died to lava, and luckily I kept almost everything of the enchanted stuff that I have, except I lost my really good sword. So then I spent pretty much the entirety of Sunday trying to get that back from enchanting, which took ages, but we got it back, so now we have Sharp 5, Unbreaking 3, Fire Aspect 2, Looting 3, Mending 1 again. Yeah, I really wanted to get one of every cat, and I accidentally get 2 of the same cat wherever. these two. So, we have a lot of cats. Just a few. So yeah, so I made the new sword back. I still have these. I have my armor on because when I died in the nether, I didn't want to like keep dying to get back to it. So I put this on, which does insanely good in the nether. I don't take like any damage. It's just a few. It's fine. It's just a few cats. Shh, it's all right. They're my friends. And then so I went back and got all my stuff, but then I ended up finding out that the stuff we lost like at the absolute beginning of this world when I died in the nether a few times was still there and not despawned, so I ended up picking that up, which meant that I got I lost my sword and my good bow, but I got my good bow back technically because I got the original good bow that I had when I lost it, which was pretty cool. I wish I had that on stream, but I didn't because I wasn't streaming yesterday when I was playing. And then I spent a bunch of time collecting stuff both Friday and today and yesterday. I did a bit of projects which I'll talk about and show. So yeah, we just need like an updated world tour because I did some stuff to it. Oh wait, I didn't mean to unsit the dog. I've still been pretty consistently trading with the villagers. We have some extra emerald blocks in here, but most of them are in our main chest. We got some more we got a few more name tags because we got a good fishing rod. I didn't realize I didn't have the fishing rod maxed out, so I maxed it out. Since we had some that I could combine. That's alright, have a good rest of your day. Bye, take care. So the biggest thing that I did for terraforming was this. If you guys remember, this was actually a big hole. There was that water like streaming down in. It was a big like hole into a cave. I got tired of it, so I covered it. That took a really long time. This was also a hill right here, and it's now gone. Yeah, terraforming is kind of my thing. I like terraforming. I get way too focused on it. So that's what happened, was I spent a lot of time focusing on terraforming and filled in this entire section that was a big... Nixie! That was a big hole, and, one second. You can't play with the kitty cat if you're gonna be mean to her. You're too rough. Where's your toys? Where'd you put all your toys? What the hell? They were just here. I don't know where they went. You want to move your toys? I'm not getting them. So yeah, so this was all a giant area that I had to fill in from like all the way over there to over here, and it was pretty wide. It took stacks and stacks of dirt. I ended up taking out that hill mostly for the fact of having more dirt to fill this in, so I didn't use as much from my chest. And because it also gives a little bit more open space, and then as usual I spam down torches. I'm thinking we can probably expand the village in this direction some because I made it flatlands. Nixie, get over here now, please. I swear to gosh, this dog sometimes. We did some farming, but we mostly traded it back off to the villagers. I've been collecting a bunch of meat, which is just the normal. Goodness gracious, one second, this dog. Leave the cat alone. Stop it. You need to behave. Just because you decided to sleep in all day doesn't mean you get to be a turd now. You are fine. Relax. I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I traded a bunch off to the villagers. I think I got the villager that I traded mutton with on stream, but I don't remember. We also got a villager that trades for flame, or for fire aspect too, because I was trying to get villagers to trade for most of the stuff for this sword unsuccessfully. I was trying to get a sharp 4, but I couldn't. Lou, would you please stop yelling? She's in heat still, as you guys can hear. So she just walks around the house yelling like that all day and all night, especially in the middle of the night when you're trying to sleep, which is why I didn't sleep last night. Nixie, lay down. Lay down. Nixie, lay down now. Lay down. No, lay down. So yeah, we're gonna expand the village, but we haven't yet. I did get a couple new villagers because I needed trades. I think I expanded this on stream. I really wanted to decorate the house and the garden, but again, that's something I really wanted to have on stream as a documented thing rather than do it off stream, so that's why it's still pretty much the same. The big changes I will show you guys. Let me grab some stuff. That I need to put away. Okay, so, we also did a bit of changes over there, but I'll go over there to show it. This is still the same, I just filled in the creeper holes. The house is still pretty much the same except for the storage system, which I've been working on pretty heavily. Storage system is this so far. We finished filling in all of these. We got all of the chests over on the by the bed sorted, except for the ones where we keep stuff that we're actively using. We did collect some more stuff, so like I have a bunch more saplings, I have a bunch more leather. I've been hunting mobs to get leather so we can use it for bookshelves and things. I've used up most of those. We have a bunch more gunpowder. We got quite a few more ender pearls because I've been fighting endermen just fine. Got quite a few more lanterns from villager trades. I actually need those in a second. All of that. We got a few more blaze rods from fighting with the blazes in the nether. This is our sorting system for all of our blocks. We got a little bit of our dirt used up, but we still have quite a bit. We got some more glass. I went on a mining trip yesterday and got a bunch more iron, so we're good on iron again. We have over a stack of blocks. Got a little bit more gold in that trip as well, and a lot of lapis. I also got a little bit more coal on that trip, so we're not as bad on coal. I didn't find any diamonds on that trip. I did a bunch of wood collecting, so this is our oak wood supply. This is our birch wood supply. This is our spruce. This is our dark oak. I didn't collect any of these. I did start collecting a little bit of jungle, so we have a starter for jungle wood. I got a little bit of that. We've got some TNT, and we got some flint because of the fortune shovel. So yeah, I went on a mining trip yesterday at the end of the day, which is why I have some more of that stuff. Other than that, the house is the same. I didn't want to decorate it off stream. And to have it all be missed out for streaming. I'll probably do some decorating of it either probably Wednesday, I think, since I don't think I'll have much time to do decorating today. Today will mainly just be updating and tasks. Now on to the changes over here after I kill these pigs. Nixie, leave her alone. Nix, she's not a toy. Stop. Hey. 1 second. So it's a little subtle to notice, but I did in fact change this platform. It's about 2 levels down from what it was. I also went down 1 level over here. I also extended this out a little so it wasn't just the very edge there to cling to. But I did leave it open because we usually toss stuff down in there. This is all the same opening. I've still been mob hunting most nights, which is why we're low on rotten flesh, because I've just been trading it away pretty constantly. We have over a stack of emerald blocks in the chest in the storage room, so we got quite a bit of emeralds over the time. We also got our fish supply restocked, because I was fishing for quite a while. We got some enchanted books from fishing and such. And then we go over here. which is where the changes are a lot. Over there used to be a little edging of trees. I took that out. I took most of the trees out over here, but I'll show you. Besides big trees, I've been taking out most of these trees for sake of having some extra wood. I did replant some while I was doing it, but for the most part I was just taking them out, not really replanting them. As you can see, it's pretty open in here. There are some saplings down that have to grow, but we keep getting the really tall trees, so I haven't been replanting saplings because I don't like dealing with the tall trees. So like we have these that just regrew, but I took out a bunch of this area. I also ended up out of boredom doing some terraforming in this area. Like I took down a level of this was one level higher, and I filled in all of that section, which was 1 or 2 levels lower in most spots. And I ended up going all the way back that way to get some flowers and stuff to use for decorating and dyes. I ended up doing a little bit of a bone meal farm over here for a while. I bone mealed and water bucketed over and over again to get some flowers. We took out a couple of the big trees to try to thin this out, but I haven't been able to take out enough of them. I really want the big trees gone, but they're really irritating to get up to and deal with, so I haven't dealt with them that much. We did some birch tree growing, we did some oak tree growing. That's what I thought. Collected some of these flowers. That's pretty much all over there. We also went over into that mine over there to mine, which is how we got so much iron, because that's a pretty fresh mine we haven't dealt with. I didn't find any diamonds because I didn't go into the mine enough to go into diamond level. I just kind of stayed up near surface level because I really wanted coal and iron. I got a lot more coal than it seems like I got, because I did use a lot of it to smelt all of that iron, because we had stacks on stacks of iron to smelt. And also I ended up using a lot of it in the furnaces that are still down by our bed. Each of those has a stack of coal in it, so that adds up fast. And then we did all of that and went up to the surface, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can think of for updates, I think. I haven't done anything with the village as far as adding houses and moving it around. I wanted to do that on stream as well. I haven't really done any terraforming with the mountain. I haven't done anything with naming. Yeah. I was trying to do basic tasks. It wasn't things that were really a big miss out on stream. So like mining and wood and that sort of stuff. So they're helpful, but they're things that aren't gonna like be the end of the world if you guys miss out on for a while. So that's what I did. The villager trading was the biggest part of it, because I just kept going back to trade with villagers over and over again for the most part. I think you guys know, but I did get a villager that trades for raw mutton, so that's been really useful. Been collecting a bunch of that and trading it in. Yeah. And I had to trade a bunch. I know my levels don't really reflect it, because I did have to use pretty much all my levels to get this sword back, and do enchants and stuff. So it doesn't really reflect the fact that I did so much work. It normally should be a lot better. I did die like twice, I think, and I also ended up doing a bunch of work. 1 second. So most of the villager trading ended up repairing tools or repairing my armor or going into getting the sword, and because I died a few times, the levels weren't as good as they should have been. Like dying in the nether and also dying on the platform fighting mobs a couple times on Friday. So it's alright though, we get the supplies of XP back eventually. It just takes a while. So that's why our levels are pretty low. For the most part, I've just been trying to get a bunch of trade supplies and going back and forth and doing that, because I really just wanted to get the stuff back and forth done. I've been looking for some of the cat patterns that we don't have, because I want to get more, like, get the cat patterns that we haven't gotten. I also did remember that we can trade feathers off to a villager, so I traded a lot of our feathers off to a villager. I tried doing some of the, looking for some of the cat patterns we don't have, but I didn't really find any, and when I did, I didn't have the fish on me to tame it. Leave the cat alone. She's not a walking toy. Lay down. I'm losing my voice enough without having to be stern at you all the time. Lay down, Nixie. Lay down. Nixie. Nixie. Swear to God. Here. Come. 1 second. Good girl. Get your toy and lay down. I also want to clear this out a little soon and fill this in as a garden. I also want to add the bees over here into the garden. I'm thinking that's what we'll do, since I don't really have the energy to do a bunch in the 1 hour stream today, is probably work on the outside garden right there. So we need to find a way to plant a tree that'll look good. And we'll have to do some decoration and stuff in it. So let's do that, actually. I can add some water, I think. I can add some pathways, which I might need dirt for, and I'll also need some gravel for, so let's do gravel. Let's do some dirt. Let's do some flowers, but actually let's do a sapling first. Probably just oak is fine. Yeah, I think just oak is fine. I was thinking maybe spruce, but that'd be annoying to get the right size one. I guess we'll experiment a little. We'll try either. And then we'll grab like leaves and things to decorate with once we get a pathway and a tree in. And we'll have to move the bees over as well to do some flowers and stuff. I think we'll put the tree like right here. So that's where we're gonna put it. I think a spruce would make sense given that I need some bones for bone meal. Given that this is taiga, a spruce actually makes sense. It also blends in with the house a little bit. I like that idea, so let's do spruce. We need some bone meal. Let's take a stack. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm doing alright, how are you? Let's do... I don't like that being that low, though. I was thinking a taller one. I guess we could do a low one. And then do a taller one over here. But that means we need another sapling. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, we'll do a low one like that, and then we'll do a taller one. Ay, ay, ay. Never-ending saplings. We'll just take a whole 32. This is why I leave the window open like that, so I can just jump out to get back to things. We can probably put a tree here too eventually, like out here. That's in the back, surrounding the back of the house a little and giving it a little bit of dimension. I'll do that eventually though. I don't want to add a bunch of ground terraforming and planting yet until I know what I'm doing completely. Let's go out like this so that it won't be short, hopefully. If it will grow. I don't think it's gonna grow. Okay, then let's do it like this on the corner. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Ugh. How am I gonna do it then? If I take out this, it'll probably do it, so I'll probably just take this out. And then Why won't it go? It should be growing by now. Oh, there we go. Again, that's a short one, but it's a little better. Like, I can do it like this. That's fine. Let's do... That's fine, I guess. I don't really like that one, honestly. I think I might switch it out. Do I have shears on me? I do not. I need my shears. Why are my shears not on me? I was thinking I was going to take these leaves. But I guess not. I guess I'll just take it out the old-fashioned way. Take it out like that. Okay, so let's do another sapling and hope for a taller one. Nope, we still gotta take this out. Ah. Again, a short one. What the heck? I guess this short one's better because it's better filled in, so we'll stick with that, I guess. I guess it just doesn't want to give us tall ones. That's alright. I'm fine with that short one. It looks better. Let's sleep. Lou, relax. Hopefully we can get this filled in pretty nice looking. Yeah, I guess the short trees are alright like that. And then we need to do a pathway, curiosity. Okay, I was gonna say, can I still make this into paths? I can. Do it like that. And then do it like... this. And then get our gravel to add some gravel into the equation here. And do some gravel. Alright, good enough. Probably add some regular dirt in as well. Actually, I need packed dirt, I think, don't I? Which I can do with gravel since I have gravel right now. How do I make packed dirt? Coarse dirt, whatever. Make a few coarse dirt, because that'll be a little easier to do. It'll keep the pattern the way it's supposed to. Some coarse dirt. Actually, let's... I messed that up, so I guess I'll do that as a path. Nixie, would you please? Gonna lose my mind sometimes. Alright, there we go. We got a little path going. And some coarse dirt and some gravel and some regular dirt. No, let's do it as a path. There we go. We got a simple little pathway going now. I was gonna add some water somehow, but I don't know if I can. Oh, I was also supposed to bring the path this way. Make some more packed coarse dirt. Something simple like this, I guess. There we go. Alright, I was going to do some water, but I don't think I have space to do water in this little area. I don't really think so. I mean, I guess I could do a small one, like, against the house here, maybe. But I don't think I have enough room for it, really. Without expanding it, and I don't have the ability to expand it right now. So that's alright. We'll do no water. We'll just do a cute little courtyard area. Honestly, I'm probably going to fill this in since I have the extra dirt, too. So that this is all the same level. In case I need to ever expand, I can have this all be up to the same level. It just bugs me to not be up to the same level since it's one little section that isn't up to the level. I know. Sidetracked. And I don't have enough dirt on me to actually do this fully. But I can steal some from the mountain, actually. So it's fine. I don't have to go all the way up to the storage room. I can just go, like, up here and take a little somewhere. Like right here. Hello, pig. Just take a little of this and then it should be enough. No, it isn't enough. Of course it isn't. Why would it be? Let's go up a little higher and find some that we can take. I guess I can take some of this. Nixie, where are you? You're supposed to leave the cat alone, and I hear the cat murring, which usually means you're messing with her. Something like that. And then we'll just add the torches back in. I know the torches are a little overzealous and way more than they need to be, but I don't mind. I like having overlight and not enough. Alright. So that's fine. So let's go get some flowers and some leaves and things and add that in, and then we'll move the bees over. We can probably also grab some stairs to use for like little seats and things. Let's put away the excess saplings since we don't need them. Let's put away the excess coarse dirt. Let's put away the excess gravel. We can take some of the chains and lanterns in case we need them for anything. We can put away the extra spruce wood. Actually, we can probably just do like a laying log somewhere. Let's take some flowers. 1 second. We've got some of those. We've got some oak wheat leaves we can use. We've got some bone meal to make the grass. We've got some ferns. Actually, we can probably just use some shears to get some grass somewhere. Do I have shears? I should have shears. Where are all my shears? Probably down at the station where we normally are. That should be everything for that. Let's grab some stairs, like dark oak or spruce stairs, to use for seating. Dark oak is fine. And grab some logs in case I need to make anything else. Grab a little bit of spruce logs in case I need to make any decorations. Not what I meant to do, but you know. That should be good, I think. Let's go get shears and go collect some grass to use instead of having to bone meal it down. Bone meal it down is technically simpler, but I prefer the ability to actually place things. I'll also probably put some sweet berries down, as much as I hate running into them, because of the fact that they are native to the area for spruce trees. Heyo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Where is... There it is. Alright. No worries. Let's go up to the mountain, I guess, and take some from up here, since we don't need any of it. Well, not like this immediate area, just up here, but... Horses. I have been, I hate to say it, but I have been killing horses a little more often because I needed the leather, and the looting sword did help. Because I was like, well, they're gonna despawn anyways, so I may as well make some use out of them, but... Most of that leather came from cows, because I've been hunting cows like crazy. Let's take some of this. There should be plenty. I'm taking enough for any future projects for the moment, too. Alright, there we go. There should be plenty. Let's work on our little courtyard. Let's also actually expand the lighting up this way a little, since it's starting to get dark and I can see where it isn't. Because I don't want anything spawning up here when we're out in the courtyard at all and walking down into us. And I just like the look of having a more illuminated mountain most of the time. That should be plenty. Should be within the radius of their attention. Alright. We can make some of those back. Alright, so it looks a little dark here, so what I might do is do a lantern hanging by a log. So let's do a log here, and then we'll do a lantern. Although actually, let's do it a sideways log, so that it looks like it kind of makes sense. Do a lantern. Like that. Let's place down some of the decorations. I'll start with the leaves and the logs and things, so that I just add the rest wherever it doesn't make sense. So we can do like a laying down log somewhere, probably like here. No. Just do like a laying down log. Like that. And then we'll do like a little chair somewhere. It's hard to fit everything into such a small space. I don't think we need a seat, honestly. I think we're good without a seat. I think it's fine to not have that seat there. I think we would be better just decorating it. Make it a little yard. Put some leaves down. That didn't quite make sense. It'd be better to have them as spruce leaves, but I don't have any, I don't think. And I don't think I can go collect any. Might be better to go collect some, though. But I guess the oak leaves add a little bit of brightness to it, which is nice to have at times. I'm not going to do any too tall leaves because of the fact that the courtyard's pretty small. And that's fine leaves wise. I think that looks pretty good. Let's do ferns and grass next. I'll need some bone meal to make tall grass or tall ferns as well. And some grass. That's fine, and then we need flowers, because we definitely need flowers for the bees. Let's do dandelion, blue, let's do some orange ones, let's do some red ones. Let's swap out for these 3 types. Let's do a tall rose somewhere in the corner, I guess. And then over by the window. And then some daisies. Some regular flowers. I don't know which tree will have the bee's nest off of. I should probably know so that I have the ability to place it before I run out of space. I need some more of the yellows. Add some brighter colors in here. Alright, there we go. That should be good on flowers. Now we need to move the bees in, and we need some sweet berries around. I think the bees will probably be under this one, since there's space to, and then I can put a campfire down here, and put a trapdoor down so that it keeps it covered. I'll put a couple sweet berries down to grow in, since that makes sense for the locality of it. I'm trying to keep them out of the main walking path so I don't get pricked by them. And keep them away from the bees. So that's fine. We'll just do 2 little sweet berry bushes, or 3 sweet berry bushes. Because I don't want to have the bees run into them too much. We also need more close by flowers right here, so that the bees have them right where they need to be. This should be enough flowers in a small space for them to be able to collect the pollen they need. We'll put one right under the tree, put another one over here. There we go. That should be enough flowers for them. And then we can go get a campfire and a trapdoor and put away some of this stuff we don't need right now. Dark oak, spruce. I don't think we need any lanterns and chains right now. Put away all our nature related stuff. Put away all of our flowers. Put away some dirt. And then get a campfire. We should have one, I think. Yes, we do. And then get a dark oak trapdoor, because I think we have one. We do. And actually take a few. I'm actually going to take a barrel or 2. Actually, probably just one to stick somewhere for keeping honey in if we harvest it. Alright. Let's put a barrel somewhere. I don't know where. This camp area is pretty crowded. We can put it over here by the door, I guess. And then we need the campfire and the trapdoor down. The trapdoor will make the smoke stop, right? Why is the smoke not stopping? It's supposed to make the smoke stop. Why is the smoke not stopping? The heck? The smoke's now able to travel through trapdoors? It isn't down here. The heck did I do wrong? I have the trapdoor system here and it's not. Traveling through? I'm so confused. Is it a glitch? Do I have to walk away? No, it's still going. Why is it still going? What the heck? That has to be a visual glitch. I'm saving and coming back. That has to be a visual glitch. Why is that not doing the thing it normally does? The heck? Is it because of the type of trapdoor? It shouldn't be. Trapdoor is a trapdoor. Did they update that at some point? They might have. Because it's been a couple updates since I originally set up those trapdoors down bottom. What the heck? Let's try this again. I don't have much longer to stream, so I'd like to figure it out. Why is it? Let's go get our Silk Touch pickaxe to pick that up and move it. I don't know why that's doing that. Maybe if we move it one down, it'll work. No, I didn't mean to burn myself. Okay, when we moved it one down, it did work. It also lets it through if we open it, which is nice. Must be the different setup or different type of trapdoor. That's cool though, because then we can just open the trapdoor to get the bees to be smoked out to collect their honey, so that's actually a good feature. So let's make another campfire. And let's smoke these bees that are in the hive. Make sure they stay in the hive. All 3 are in the hive, I think. Let's get rid of the flowers so that they don't come back to this spot when we do it. And campfires can't burn items, so we're fine. Let's keep the beehive. And it should say that there's, or bee nest. And there should be 3 bees in it, hopefully, if we did this correctly. Because they haven't come out yet, I don't think, so they should be still in it. I guess we'll know when we put it down if they come out or not. Let's take that out. And let's put the bee nest down here. And let's see. It sounds like there's bees in it. Are the bees gonna come out and check out their new surroundings? Actually, let's, sorry bees, I gotta smoke you again. Let's remine that. Let's do it, this way. Okay, let's let them not have the smoke. Or let's smoke it so that we have the honey. Oop. They're out and they're going to the flowers. Yay. Hurrah. And we took that without making them mad, so I think that's fine. Let's put the honey in here. There was only one honey? That's weird. Or did some of it move up in the tree? Yeah, some of it moved up in the tree. That'll become an issue. But it's fine. Okay, they came out and they got honey and they went back in, so I think they're fine. I think there's only 2 out of 3 bees, but that's alright because I don't really need 3 bees at any point in time. Let's put these excess flowers in here so that we have them if we need them, as well as an extra campfire and some bone meal in case we need it. Yeah, so we've got bees and they're making honey. Perfect. We've got a little courtyard with some bees. I love it. It looks good. I like it. I think I'll add some like decorative structure around it at some point. Or even expand it some. But for now, there's our perfect little courtyard. So yeah, we did it. We made a productive thing. I will be adding mending to our Silk Touch pickaxe eventually, but for now I've just been using it and leaving it as is. Put that away. We can go trade some sweet berries and stuff with the villagers. Hi, puppy. I'm tired still. She had a pretty long walk last night with a lot of sniffing in some new area, so I guess that's why she's so tired today and why she slept in so late. I'm gonna go trade with the villagers to be able to repair our tools that we need to repair. They should trade for this stuff just fine. Let's go trade. Do puppy dog. Let's also go up here and get the melons and pumpkins. Once I get focused enough, I will be able to get the rooms in the house done pretty quickly because I just have to like pick what rooms are what and get really focused on decorating one room at a time. The problem is I don't know the decorating strategies I want to do and what rooms will be what. That's why I haven't started on it, and that's why it's been going super slow. But once I actually determine what rooms are going to be what, it'll be really easy and it'll just focus like that just happened with the courtyard. Because once I know what I'm focusing on, I can focus in pretty good. It's just hard to focus when I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. Because my brain's like, fizzing out. Alright, let's go get some trades going. Hey, puppy dog, good girl. And hold out our tools so that it'll repair those while we trade. Where's the farmer? We need the farmer that belongs here, and he likes to wander lately. Farmer. Probably one of these. Yeah. Okay, we repaired that. Let's repair this. We repaired that. Let's repair this. That's repaired, and our armor should be repaired it is. There we go. Now let's find our butchers. What else do we have to trade? A little bit extra pumpkins and melons, so we'll go to the carrots guy, because the carrot guy usually has a hard time resetting, so I usually use him when I can. This will definitely look better with some decoration and better setup eventually. Just taking a while to get that far. Great cat. I still want a calico cat for sure. And there's some other cats that I want. I want the black cat, but we haven't found a witch's hut, so we won't have any chance of getting that. Nixie, leave the kitty alone. Leave her alone. Come here, puppy dog. Come lay down. Nixie. No. No. No, Nixie. Leave her alone. I mean, we can also add, like, mending and unbreaking on our shears, but I don't really want to. There's no point in it for me right now. Eventually, I will have, like, shears that have mending and unbreaking on them, because may as well. But I still have plenty of them to use right now. And plenty of iron to make more. What I do need to find is another wart still. Granted, we've been able to get some fire rose pots from the witches from our looting sword and flame sword, because they start drinking fire res because of the flame, and then the looting will make them drop it. But we definitely need another wart to be able to brew other potions and to brew our own fire res potions. So maybe I'll try to do that within the time before we get off, because I don't have much time left. And because this armor does work okay for keeping me alive in there, that might be worth the effort. I mean, it would be worth the effort if we can find it, but I just don't like the nether. With good reason. Because pretty much every time I've stepped foot in there, I die. Well, I wasn't gonna kill you, but then you walked in my face, so I had to kill you. I think our little courtyard's doing well. They should stay in that area because of the fact that they have so many flowers around. So they should be fine. And we can probably breed them if we want to get 3. Since a nest can hold 3 and there's only 2 that I saw at least. How many are there? There's just 2, I think. Yeah, there's just the 2. So we can probably breed them together to get a 3rd one. So we have 3 bees. Let's breed them. Let's have a baby bee. Sitting on a baby bumblebee. There we go, now we have a baby bee and all 3 will stay in here. Oh, they can actually collect pollen off their big tall flowers. I didn't know they could. The baby bee went to the tall flower to get some pollen. Pretty cool. Now we have a perfect little courtyard with 3 bees for the little nest. They should all be able to go back into their nest just fine. I'll stand here to make sure all 3 can go back in their nest once they're done. 1. Oh, that one wandered off for some reason. Instead of collecting pollen from these flowers. 2. I don't see any immediate flowers that they'd go to. Nixie! 3. So all 3 went in just fine. So we've got 3 bees. 3 happy bees in their little family nest. Nixie, I swear to God, leave the cat alone. I'm losing my voice. I guess we'll go into the nether to try to get some stuff, but I think I have to bring her out first and get her to run around so she'll lay down for a bit. So I think after I get her outside, I'll get a quick nether trip in to try to get some gas tiers for things and to get some nether wart, hopefully, and possibly to get some, whatchamacallit, some wither skulls. I'm gonna go get some more food first. But that's cool, we've got our little bee family in our courtyard, that's nice. And we'll start decorating the house in probably Wednesday. Golden apples in case I need them. I also need fire as pots, actually, so that I don't die to fire damage. I'll take 3. I'll take 4. Depending on how long I spend in the nether, I'll need them. I think I can extend the length, can't I? What's the max length of them? Maybe I can extend the length of them for how long they last. Let's break these flowers so the bees aren't going looking for them. Let me look up what the max length is for the fire res potions. I think it's the 3 minutes. Oh, 8 minutes. So redstone. Alright, so let me go get redstone then and extend the life of these so that I have a much better chance of them lasting, because the reason I died to lava in the nether last time was I did in fact have a fire res potion, but I didn't notice that it ran out, because these are only the 3-minute ones. So I died to the lava, and then I lost my good sword and my good bow that I had to both remake, which was not nice. So because I have the extension, I'll put 1 away, and I'll extend these 3 in the brewing stand, which I think I still have blaze powder in to fuel, hopefully. I do, I see the bubbling. I do not. Goodness gracious. Back and forth and back and forth. Luckily most of this stuff will be moved in this area eventually, so that I don't have to do all this back and forth. Like a area for all of the smelting, I need to make an area for all of the brewing, I need to make an area for the melting, that sort of stuff. Put away the redstone and get blaze rod for blaze powder. And I'll just load this all up into the brewing stand, since it'll just stay there an extra time. There we go. Alright. I'm going to go bring the dog out, and then we'll go into the nether, so that she doesn't have to go out while I'm in the nether. Alrighty, I'm a bit cold, but I'm back. My fingertips want to freeze off out there. It's getting chilly again. It's about time for it to get cold anyways. It's winter, but... it's getting close enough to winter that I consider it winter. So... Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you? Sorry, I had to bring my dog out so she wouldn't be particularly pestering us while I was trying to get into the nether and out without dying. Head into the nether. I'm alright. Today is normally a bit of a mental health day, but I am very tired, so it's just kind of a day to do some random stuff. And now my dog is guzzling water. Because she went out without having drank any water yet, so now she's very thirsty. Let's go see if we can find that fortress again and find hopefully some nether wart in it somewhere. Because I really need nether wart to be able to keep making some potions and things, and to have a nether wart farm. And some of the villagers trade for nether wart, so it'd be an added trading system. Let's go this way. I remember where the fortress is, I haven't been able to find any nether wart in it yet. It's a little bit easier with this armor because I was really anxious into having my partner sit here and watch my health, because I'm not good at watching my health and trying to fight things at the same time. But he was watching my health and it never went down below like 8 hearts the entire time, even when I was being full on attacked. Where's that ghast? I hear it, but I don't see it. Where is that ghast? Oh, down here. Dead. Nice. A good warm shower is very nice for relaxing and feeling a bit better about the week. I took a shower over the weekend, so I don't need to today. Ow! I hate these little things. Damn pestery creatures. Let's get into the... I'm also not wearing gold armor, which is gonna get me dead from piglins. But that's fine. Just want to get into the fortress and find some damn nether wart, which means we have to go somewhere we haven't gone yet, because all the places I've gone haven't had any nether wart. So where can I find nether wart? Maybe in this direction, I guess? I haven't gone much in this direction. The wither skeletons are fighting piglins? That's a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, we did a bad. I actually need to go all the way back home. Damn it. I did a bad. You know what I did? I made fire res potions for 8 minutes, and I didn't take them with me. So now I need to go all the way back home somehow. Where am I going? Not home, that's for sure. Where am I going? Yeah, the whole keeping my health above 8 hearts happened when, I wasn't, you know. Ow! Taking fire tick damage all the time. I need to eat this golden apple. Waste the golden apple before I even get to the freaking nether wart. Really? Understandable. I have, the reason I actually won't be streaming tomorrow is I have therapy tomorrow, and I cannot stand my therapist. And my psychiatrist is about on the same level with me because of not being able to stand her because of a bunch of stuff that just happened last week. to give the brief explanation, my psychiatrist took me in as a new patient in October when she was completely leaving the practice in the end of December, and rescheduled me and prescribed me with brand new meds that I've never taken before, and expected me to do follow-ups and things, but she was leaving in 2 months, so, you know, having to open up to a brand new psychiatrist that's literally immediately leaving is not fun. And I'm a little pissed. And I don't know how I'm getting different meds, because I need different meds. But anyways, I still think that even though, to weigh in on your situation a little, even though you didn't ask for it, I still think that going is important, even when it doesn't feel like it's helpful, because psychiatric help doesn't have to be just for when you're doing bad. It can also be for when you're doing good, because you want to keep that good going, and you want to be able to learn how to continue to cope with anything that comes your way, so you don't have to have a really bad part in your life again. So it can still be helpful even when it feels like it's useless, although I do agree that it does kind of suck to be with someone that you don't like dealing with, and it might be a little annoying. It is helpful to be able to still learn how to process things and get things off your chest, even if you're doing really well. Like, I've stayed in therapy, or I haven't stayed in therapy whenever I'm doing well, because I've had that same concept of, well, I'm doing good now, so now I can stop therapy, and it doesn't go well, because then you have another bad spot, and eventually, because they do come back eventually, and you don't know how to cope with it and keep that going, basically. Yeah. I'm glad that you do have meds that work for you, though. That's good. The situation for me is that they aren't working very well, but they also started me on a very low dose of 2 brand new meds, because A, I've never taken them before, and B, trying to see how they work. And then my psychiatrist made me miss my last appointment because she called late, and then my phone didn't get the voicemail until like 10 minutes after when the appointment was supposed to start. So when I called where she told me to, they were like, yep, it's 10 minutes past, you can't have an appointment, your time's up, like, you're not allowed to have an appointment, you're gonna have to reschedule. And when I tried to reschedule, they told me, oh yeah, by the way, she's leaving at the end of the year, and Nixie, stop. Nixie, stop it, those are my feet, not toys. Nixie, just because I'm wearing socks does not mean that... 1 second. And your bed's going away if you're gonna chew on it too. Yeah, no one told me until they tried to reschedule me for her mistake, and realized that she was fully booked till the end of the year. And they told me, oh yeah, she's fully booked till the end of the year when she's leaving the practice. And I was like, no one told me she was leaving the practice. What? And on top of that, because she's leaving the practice, they actually, and because there's like a shortage of psychiatric people in my area, they actually don't have a replacement for her. So they basically told me, yeah, we'll put you on a wait list if we get someone, for if we get someone. And I was like, and they told me, oh, you know, you can just get refills through us and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't just need refills, I just started meds, like, I need to have monitoring and the ability to adjust things and things like that. And they're like, oh, well, we'll see what she wants to do about it. And then they didn't put anything in through her, I had to message her myself. Nixie! 1 second. So yeah, and they didn't put anything in through her, and then I had to contact her myself, and it's been a mess. But anyways, yeah. I have to read yours next to me because it cut it out. Understandable. Right now I am on they started me on a stimulant and on a anti-anxiety, antidepressant med. They didn't determine that any of my psychosis and hallucinations were currently severe enough for meds, and she's still working. She was still going to work on one of my diagnoses, which is funny because she's like, oh, I'd like to get to know you better before I give you the diagnosis, the last diagnosis. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then they all tell me, oh, by the way, she's leaving. And I'm a little confused because how is she supposed to wait to work on the new diagnosis if she doesn't stay long enough to work with the new diagnosis? I don't know. It's confusing. And I have a chronic issue with any psychiatric help and not wanting to actually have the help. So the fact that she's leaving made me like go on a whole rampage, but you know. So yeah. Understandable. Which is actually the reason why I wasn't on meds is because of that same situation of like every time that I've had meds it's been worse. It either hasn't helped or it's made things worse. So I was pretty chronically scared of them, and didn't want anything to do with meds and kept refusing them and that sort of thing. But it got pretty severe lately, so I needed them. And then I spent months waiting to get into a psych person because psych places are pretty booked right now in my area. And the first psych person I saw was psychologist, not psychiatrist, so no help with meds. And the diagnostic that he ran was pretty demeaning and didn't go well. So anyway, so I was waiting quite a while to get into a psych person, and then by the time I got into her, she's not even staying for another 2 months. So I'm like, why? I don't know. In my opinion, I would have rather just wait multiple more months for some other person instead of getting started on meds and then not having any support system for it, because my therapist really won't be a help with it. She's absolutely atrocious and can't obviously do much with changing meds, but I mean, she won't be a help of like actually working through the feelings that's going on with it or like the stuff that's going on with it either, because she just doesn't. She's one of those lovely therapists that just talks about herself the entire time, so it's fun. Pretty much all we do is I say like 2 things and then she starts talking about herself, and then yeah. But yeah, understandable. That's basically what's happening right now for me, is that it's such a small area that that's the only psychiatrist right now, and they don't know when they'll have another one. But I am sorry that it's a situation where you're like uncomfortable and not liking your psych person, because that really sucks, because they're supposed to help, and then not being able to feel like you trust them or like them is really sucky for getting actual help. There's like nothing this way. I'm going in the wrong direction. I need to shoot this gas, but I can't because of all these wither skeletons on my butt. Let's go in this direction then. Are wither skeletons still on me? They're not. But yeah, I get that. That's how most of my situations have been, is really not liking the person that I'm dealing with, for various reasons. So I hope that it does get a little better, or that it's at least tolerable enough that you can continue to get help. Because as much as people think that it's just for when you're doing bad, it is also for when you're doing well as well. Like, it's good for you to have that resource and have that support system. And in theory, it's supposed to help you also learn to keep having coping skills and keep checking on your meds and things like that, so that you're not going unchecked for too long or having issues with meds or things like that. Because a lot of people get issues with long-term medication taking. I am back in the same place I just was, and I am still not finding any... What the heck? Let me go under here. Nixie, shush. I'm glad that you did get help, though. That's good. One of my friends did just check into a hospital for psych help, and I currently would be in a hospital for psych help, but you know, adult responsibilities and dog, and not having the ability to do that kind of sucks, but that's my own personal issues, not anyone else's. It's really helpful to be able to have a rehab center and have a way to get help. There's probably at least a few that would take me in somewhere, but somewhere locally-ish. But I just don't. I genuinely don't have the ability to right now, which is fine. I really need netherwort, and I cannot find netherwort. Ow. Why can I not find netherwort? This is a weird little convoluted small fortress that doesn't have any netherwort. Because I think I go this way and end up in the same place I just was. Like, I'm just going in circles. I'm pretty much just going in circles. I don't want to shoot these zombie pigs. Like, yeah, it's nice to get the, blaze rods, but I more so need netherwort than blaze rods. And I don't think I can find it anywhere else besides maybe a soul sand area. Did that drop a blaze tier? I don't think so. Or gas tier, not blaze tier. And up here is blaze spawners, which I don't think have any blaze, netherwort. Thank you for chatting with me, though. A lot of people really wouldn't want to talk about things like that on a stream, especially to a stranger, but I actually really like listening and learning about people, and I am glad that you have someone, or have the ability to just kind of get it off your chest to someone. We do every Monday, as a Mondays are for mental health, to try to get things off your chest and be able to, you know, express it in a healthy way with someone. Which is why I do Mondays are for mental health, because I think that you should have the ability to get things off your chest at the beginning of the week so that you don't have to carry it with you all week. Oh goodness gracious, get me out of here. Yeah, I have, they're working on a disorder for me that has a symptom of psychosis, but not an actual psychotic disorder. So, sort of understand where you're coming from, but not fully. I can only relate to some level. Ow! Why do I have a full inventory? Oh, swords and stuff. I can drop those in the corner here, actually. Get rid of all this. But yeah, I am 20 and just now getting help, so it is good that you are able to get help in early stages. Like, I'm genuinely glad about that, because people need to be able to get help at a younger stage, and a lot of times either parents or legal situations or like local resources, because a lot of local resources are for older or younger people and not usually any in between. Make it so that people can actually get that help when they need it, which sucks. Where am I? I need netherwort, and I cannot for the life of me find it. Let me get in a corner because I'm getting sort of low on health. And I ran out of fire res. I really need netherwort, and for some reason I cannot find it. Where can I find netherwort? Why is there no netherwort around here? Puppy dog, would you stop your roughing? Like, for example, to expand on what I meant, like, for example, in my local area, most of the assistance is for only younger people, not actually for adults, except for in cases of substance abuse, because substance abuse is a common adult issue here, but actual psychiatric needs isn't a very common adult issue here, or at least they think it isn't, so they don't have any resources for it. So because I didn't start being able to get help until I was older, I don't really have many options. Oh Jesus, and into the lava I go. Good thing I have fire res. Do I still have fire res for long enough to get out of here? I don't even know where. Let's hope my fire res lasts. I need to get out of here. I am stuck in the lava. Let's mine into this so that I can get out of the lava at least. That was not nice. Good thing I have fire res. Nixie. Stop. You do not need to sit here and rough at nothing in my ear all morning and all night. You are fine. Breathe. That's really good. I'm glad that you could switch schools. It does really suck to have issues like during schools where you're having to miss school and things like that. Like, that's actually why I ended up on online school primarily, was because I didn't have a good support system, and I was missing a ton of school because I was like chronically mentally ill. So not having any system to be able to... How long do I have fire res for? Will it tell me? It won't tell me. How do I know how much fire res I have? Why won't it tell me? Why won't it tell me where my fire res is? Why am I... It just shows me, it doesn't tell me the length. So then I ended up in online school because I couldn't be homeschooled and I wasn't going into school enough, so I needed something. That was a blaze somewhere. I guess we're taking a little building trip. But you're doing really good, and I'm actually really proud of you for being able to keep up with the schoolwork now and keeping up with your meds, as much as it does suck. To do so, it's really good for you. And I know I'm a stranger on the internet, so saying I'm proud of you doesn't help much, but it is truthful. I'm not just saying it to say it. That's a lot of responsibility and a lot of pretty intense situations to deal with at a young age. And also, I apologize if I'm making everything about me. That's, I'm autistic, so that's kind of how I try to relate to things and show empathy, is by talking about my situations that relate. But sometimes people just think it's kind of annoying and me trying to talk about myself, but it's more so me trying to say, yeah, this is how I relate to it because of this type of thing. Trying to get over here because I don't know where else to go, because we got pretty lost from falling into the lava there. Alright, we made it across to wherever here is. We're not wearing any gold armor, so the piglins are going to be pissed at us per the usual. Yeah, you're definitely not alone in your situation, and there's other people around that understand, and you can get through it. I just kind of have to do that disclaimer because of the fact that sometimes it sounds like it's relating, and sometimes it sounds like I'm just like deterring the subject back to me. So I have to kind of re-explain, yeah, I'm autistic, this is how I show empathy, this is how I relate to things, instead of having to have the usual, you're just talking about yourself the whole time. So, not that I think you would be someone to be complaining about me talking, I just think that it's a good thing that I like to use a disclaimer for, so that people are able to understand it ahead of time. Get some glowstone, I guess. I don't know what else to do. I'm trying to kill you. Come here. Did you drop a gas tier? You did. Good. Gas tiers are useful. But I don't know where I'm going otherwise. Yeah, that's understandable. That's why, like, in my situation for my family, it's autism and some sort of trauma disorder, since pretty much all of my family has had trauma at some point in their lives. I'm not going into basal. I hate basal biomes. Like, for example, both of my little brothers are autistic, and most likely my mom is, since both of my brothers are. And my father, it is more so anger issues and narcissistic personality in some way. And then most of my family has some sort of trauma disorder because all of us were raised pretty bad, so. Although I think my brothers are mostly escaped on the trauma disorder part, which is nice. Glad for them about that. Which is funny, well, funny in a bitter way, because my mother actually has, because of my mother's trauma disorder from her childhood, she thought that she was going to raise her kids better, and she tried really hard to raise her kids better so that they didn't have traumatic childhoods, and then because she was trying so hard, it did the opposite, and because of other situations out of her control, which is, like, not that funny, but it is a common incident. And also, I really like human psychology, so I'm pretty removed from the point of actually caring about it. It's more so me, just, I really like the interest of it, and it is a focus of mine. Now, how do I get back up to this fortress? I guess I'm gonna have to mine up the pillar, aren't I? Or build up some. It looks like I can build up to this platform here. And get a little closer. Doesn't matter if I mine these because they're gonna attack me for not having armor anyways. May as well get some gold. A lot of times that's what happens as well, is that people, a lot of the issues that people have in adulthood or in childhood is from their environment, and a lot of people don't realize that, and there needs to be more intense research and support on it so that people don't have the situation where they're getting the way they are because of their environment, especially because generational trauma is a very big thing, and a lot of kids that end up with issues, trauma related at least, are usually because of generational trauma that has gone unsolved, but most people don't know about generational trauma, so they can't solve it if they don't know about it, and it becomes a never-ending cycle. And the fire res ran out. And this is our last fire res potion, so we have to get out of here within 8 minutes. I will read that in a second. I have to look off to the side to see it fully. That's really good. I'm really glad that rehab was able to help you and that you were able to get rehab at a young age. I'm not trying to talk down about your age, genuinely. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're too young to have that situation, and that's why they mention it. I'm more so saying I'm glad that you got help at a young age, because a lot of younger people either get help or don't, and it depends on the region and it depends on the support system you have, so it's really good to be able to get that help a lot earlier on instead of struggling for so long. I'm definitely not one that thinks like, oh, you're too young. I hate the concept of, oh, you're too young to have issues, which is actually how a lot of people think. I definitely prefer the concept of looking into the struggles that younger people are dealing with and actually validating them and trying to help them work through them, because there's no point in just talking down about someone because of their age. Because actually, younger people are a lot more likely to have issues because of how much else is going on in their world, especially when they're talked down on top of it. and not able to have any healthy coping mechanisms or healthy ways to talk through what they're going through. Oh, we didn't find nether wart. That was a fail. Can piglins give you nether wart? If piglins can give me nether wart, maybe I can trade with them. Because I think I have some chasing after me. Or I can get some to chase after me. Where are some piglins? Hey piglins, come chase after me, dudes. Buds. Piglins. Anyone? Hello? Where are some piglins? Not pigmen, piglins. Yeah, most rehab centers are pretty common for severe depression or eating disorders, because those are very common issues in the world right now. Here, take some gold. Take some gold and stop shooting at me, please. Take some gold and stop shooting at me. Like, the only really big rehab center in my area is, an eating disorder-based rehab center. Because eating disorders are a really common issue in the area. There are smaller subsections in hospitals and stuff, but the only main area is an eating disorder treatment area, because of the fact that that's the most common issue that people see around here for needing help. Stop shooting at me, you're just hurting yourself. Stop shooting at me, you're just hurting yourself. Take some gold, and you just killed yourself off of me. Understandable. Take some gold. Oi, take some gold. Nixie, stop! But yeah, it's a pretty common issue to deal with. Most of the lesser common issues, either people end up sent off to different areas, or they end up struggling on their own because they don't have any help, so. Let's go get him. He's home. Get him. Apologies for the noise. My partner just got home, so the dog's gonna be a little nuts. I don't want crying obsidian. I'll take it. I don't really want a fire charge. That must have been pretty scary. I'm glad that you were able to get through it alright and that it was helpful, though. I don't need this. The music is so loud in my ears. I need to turn it down. Get him. I'm just gonna turn music off, to be honest, because music keeps getting me copyright stricken. You're fine to talk to the dog. Get him, puppy dog. Beat him up. Well, that was kind of a bust of a trip, but I gotta head home so I can get off soon. I forgot what train of thought I was on. Sorry for the abrupt pause of whatever I was saying. I forgot my train of thought. My brain's pretty fuzzed out lately. Let me get back up here. We'll probably have to travel a ways and put a new portal down and hope that we can find something of actual use. I want to move the portal anyways, so it's probably a good idea to move it. Curiosity question, since your name is a phobia-based name, is it anything to do with like what you're talking about, or is it just more so of a name that was for fun? You don't have to answer, of course. I'm just curious. Curiosity killed the cat. Let me go put some stuff away. Put away this and this. Put away. That's cool. I like it, it's interesting. Where's my obsidian chest? Put away my gas tiers, this. Put away these, put away this. And put away the bones. I know, puppy dog, we're so happy. Put away this. Put away this. Put away. Ah! Not what I meant to do. Well, we have a good supply of glowstone at least, I guess. Put away whatever book we got. Soul speed. I need soul speed on my boots, I think. I think I can add it in right now, actually, since I should have the extra levels too. And let's put a yeah. Those are really cool names though. Granted, I know they're just your online names or whatever, but or even if they are your actual names. Either way, like, well, actual names being chosen names or whatever, like I don't mean birth name when I say actual name, by the way. They're really interesting. You'd actually probably like, I'll show you my pets in a minute. You'll probably like my pets. I'm very into mythology as well. So the Aphrodite, or again, I don't pronounce things well, but the Aphrodite remind me of my pets. What was I just going to do? Grab that soul speed and put it on my boots. I think soul speed 3 is the max though, but I can put soul speed 2 on for now, even though I haven't found soul sand biomes. Or no, I'll keep soul speed 2 down here and I'll put it on eventually when I get soul speed 3. I'll go trade with some piglins and get it. Yeah, I'll show you. So yeah, so actually fun fact, all of our pets are named after mythology here on the world because, and partially in real life as well because I have an issue. Because I really like mythology and it's been a special interest for most of my life, I have focused on using mythology in my life and in the Minecraft world, so I will introduce you. We have Cerberus, Greek myth. We have Nyx, goddess of the night, which is also the name of my real life cat. We have Bastet, Egyptian cat goddess, as well as other things. Maeve, Fae, related name. Freya, Apollo, and Artemis, the siblings. Greek, Lucifer, creature slash deity slash whatever. And then Ra, Egyptian sun god. But these guys are over here because they're not named. Ra is named, but he needs a different color. And then we have the different colors to go with things as well. But yeah. As much as I love chatting with you, I do have to get off because I have a bunch of stuff to do today. In real life, we're doing some cleaning and some work. Today was a lot shorter of a stream than usual. I have like 3 Greek myth books. I love Greek mythology. It is one of my favorite things ever. So I will be back on streaming Wednesday. You're welcome to follow if you want to stick around. You don't have to follow. You can just chill out. But I hope you have a good rest of your day and take care of yourself. And good luck with your psych appointment if I don't see you again in the stream. Thank you for chatting with me and telling me about you. It was nice to meet you. Let me put this stuff away and then we'll go back and log off. Let me go back over here. Alright, as usual, I will be back on Wednesday for my scheduled stream. Hopefully not a lot late like it was today. I apologize for the late stream. I will see you guys next time. Have a good rest of your day. Remember to take care of yourselves and drink some water. I will see you next time. Bye!